The Las Vegas Raiders are entering a new era with general manager John Spytek and head coach Pete Carroll leading the charge. This duo brings a winning mentality from their previous franchises, ensuring that the Raiders finally break free from years of underwhelming performances. Mark Davis has made it clear this franchise is ready for a complete transformation. With Tom Brady now playing a major role in the organization's decision-making, the expectations are sky high. Raider Nation has been waiting for a front office that knows how to build a champion, and now they have it. But how much change is coming, and how soon will we see results? John Spytek has spent years proving that the right foundation is essential for long-term success. His work with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was a key factor in their Super Bowl winning season with Tom Brady at quarterback. Now he brings that same philosophy to Las Vegas, aiming to turn the Raiders into a powerhouse. Spytek understands that winning teams are built through smart drafting, scouting, and roster development. His priority will be surrounding himself with top-tier evaluators and ensuring the Raiders make intelligent personnel moves. He's not here for quick fixes, he's here to build something sustainable. Tom Brady is not just a minority owner, he's actively involved in shaping the future of the franchise. He's working closely with Mark Davis and Spytek to ensure that every decision moves the team closer to a championship. His 7 Super Bowl rings are proof that he knows what it takes to win. With Brady involved, expect a shift in culture, discipline, and player expectations. He's someone who demands excellence, and his presence alone will force players and coaches to elevate their performance. Could this finally be the leadership structure the Raiders have been missing? Spytek's expertise in scouting will be critical in building the Raiders into a contender. He played a massive role in Tampa Bay's draft success, helping find impact players who contributed to their championship run. Now he'll use that same approach to identify elite talent for the silver and black. The draft is the lifeblood of any successful franchise, and Spytek will ensure the Raiders don't miss on key picks. With a focus on long-term development, the team will look to draft players who fit the new system and philosophy. The goal? Build a foundation that can sustain success for years to come. The Raiders are sitting on a goldmine of cap space, $92.60 million to be exact. That kind of financial flexibility means they can make serious moves in free agency, whether it's retaining key players or bringing in high-level talent from other teams. With Spytek and Brady at the helm, expect the Raiders to be aggressive in the market. Every move will be strategic, focusing on adding the right pieces rather than overspending on flashy names. This is about building a complete team, not just signing big contracts. One of the biggest concerns over the past few seasons has been injuries. Key players have spent too much time on the sidelines, and that has severely hurt the team's ability to compete. Spytek and Brady know this must change immediately. Improving the strength and conditioning department is a top priority. New staff, new methods, and new approaches to keeping players healthy will be implemented. A team can only succeed if their best players are on the field, and the Raiders are done dealing with preventable injuries. Champ Kelly and JoJo Wooden have been part of the Raiders front office for some time, and both have played a role in recent personnel decisions. However, with Spytek running the show, their future remains uncertain. Spytek may choose to keep them, but there's also a chance that changes are coming. Kelly was considered for a GM role elsewhere, and Wooden may also explore other opportunities. Raider Nation should brace for some shifts in the executive team. Pete Carroll is known for his high-energy coaching style and ability to maximize player potential. His success with the Seattle Seahawks speaks for itself, and now he's bringing that winning philosophy to the Raiders. His approach revolves around competition and accountability. Every player on this roster will have to prove they belong, and that's exactly what this franchise needs, an identity built on toughness and determination. The Raiders' defense has shown flashes of brilliance but has lacked consistency. Spytek's history with building elite defenses in Tampa Bay should bring confidence that this unit is about to improve drastically. Expect changes in the defensive scheme, coaching staff, and personnel. The goal is to create a defense that can not only complement the offense but dominate games when necessary. The quarterback situation remains a hot topic in Las Vegas. Will the Raiders stick with Aiden O'Connell, or will they pursue a veteran signal caller in free agency? Spytek and Brady will be meticulous in evaluating this position. They know that without the right quarterback, all other efforts are meaningless. Raider Nation should expect some fireworks in the offseason. Brady's presence alone is enough to change the entire culture of this team. He has an unparalleled work ethic, and his championship mindset will demand more from every player in the locker room. This is the type of culture shift the Raiders have needed for years. No more mediocrity. Every player will be held accountable for their performance and dedication to winning. The days of hoping for a lucky break are over. With Brady, Spytek, and Carroll in charge, the Raiders have a legitimate plan for success. Raider Nation deserves a team that competes for championships, not just wild card spots. The expectations are clear. This team must win, and they must win now. Every move from this point forward will be calculated. There is no room for wasted resources or bad contracts. This front office is about making smart decisions that benefit the long-term success of the franchise. Spytek and Brady have their work cut out for them, but they have the blueprint for success. Raider Nation, buckle up. This is going to be an off-season like no other. For the first time in years, there is a legitimate sense of hope surrounding the Raiders. They have the leadership, resources, and game plan to turn things around. The pieces are falling into place, and the silver and black are on the verge of something special. The question is, how long will it take to see results? What do you think, Raider Nation? Are you excited about the changes? Do you believe in the Spytek, Brady Carroll trio? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your fellow Raiders fans. The future is bright, and you won't want to miss a single update. Go Raiders! What's up, Raider Nation? Michael here, bringing you the latest buzz from our silver and black family. Today, we're diving into some electrifying news about a player who's been turning heads and could be on the brink of a game-changing contract. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. We'll break down his stats, his impact, and what this means for the future of our defense. Safety Trevon Moehrig has been a force to be reckoned with this past season. With 104 tackles, a sack, 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, and 10 passes defended, he showcased his versatility and dominance on the field. His ability to read plays, react quickly, and make key stops has made him an essential component of the Raiders' defense. According to Pro Football Focus, Moehrig ranked 6th among safeties in run defense with an impressive grade of 87.5, while his overall coverage grade was 54.4. It's worth noting that on passes over 3 seconds, he earned a 62.9, and in slot coverage a 64.2. These numbers highlight his adaptability and growth in various defensive situations, proving he's a player on the rise. Now the big question, what kind of deal could Moehrig land? Considering players like Amani Hooker and Jalen Thompson secured deals exceeding a $10 million average annual value, Moehrig, at just 25 years old, is poised to command a significant contract. His unique skill set makes him a valuable asset for any team's secondary, and the Raiders need to act decisively. The good news for us, the Raiders have ample cap space with over $92 million available. This financial flexibility positions us well to retain key players like Moehrig and strengthen our roster further. With smart contract structuring, we could lock him in long term while still making moves to upgrade other positions. Let's take a moment to appreciate Moehrig's journey. Drafted in the second round of the 2021 NFL Draft from TCU, he quickly became a cornerstone of our defense. In his rookie season, he tallied 55 tackles, an interception, and 6 passes defended, setting the stage for his continued rise. His work ethic and dedication to improvement have made him one of the league's most intriguing safeties. Durability is key in the NFL, and Moehrig has proven his resilience, missing only 2 games in his 4-year career. His consistent presence has been invaluable to our defense. Having a reliable playmaker in the secondary allows the coaching staff to scheme confidently, knowing they can count on his availability and execution. With free agency approaching in March, other teams are undoubtedly eyeing Moehrig. His combination of youth, talent, and versatility makes him a hot commodity. The Raiders must act fast to secure him before another team swoops in with a lucrative offer. Moehrig's impact on our defense can't be overstated. His ability to read the game, coupled with his physicality, has elevated our defensive unit's performance. His presence helps create turnovers and solidifies our coverage, making life difficult for opposing quarterbacks. Raider Nation has shown immense support for Moehrig. Fans appreciate his dedication, work ethic, and the energy he brings to the field every game. The love for him is undeniable, and the fan base is eager to see him stay in the silver and black. Off the field, Moehrig has been active in the community, participating in various charitable events and embodying the Raider spirit. His leadership and generosity extend beyond football, making him an ideal role model. Analysts across the league recognize Moehrig's potential. Many believe he's just scratching the surface of what he can achieve in the NFL, and a big payday could be right around the corner. For the Raiders, retaining Moehrig is crucial. His presence solidifies our secondary and provides a foundation to build a championship caliber defense. Now, I want to hear from you, Raider Nation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for our next video on potential Raiders free agency moves. You won't want to miss it. What's up, Raider Nation? Michelle here, bringing you another hot update on our Raiders. And today's news is huge. We have a new general manager, and his name is John Spytek. This guy has an impressive track record and might be exactly what we need to bring the silver and black back to the top. But who is he, and why could his hiring change everything for us? Spytek is stepping in to lead football operations for our franchise, bringing years of experience and a sharp eye for talent. With Pete Carroll as our new head coach and Spytek running the front office, the team's rebuild is starting to take shape. The big question now is, does he have what it takes to get us back to winning? John Spytek's journey in the NFL started humbly but with determination. He began as an intern in the Detroit Lions football operations department, a role many would overlook, but for him, it was the gateway to something bigger. From the start, he showed intelligence and dedication, catching the attention of league veterans. Former NFL executive Bill Keenist remembers this period well and highlights something crucial. John had something special. It wasn't just about the resume, but about work ethic, character, and an unshakable commitment to the game. Right from the beginning, Spytek was proving he wasn't just another face in the league, he was a future leader. In the competitive worlds of the NFL, few rise quickly, but Spytek did just that. During his time with the Detroit Lions, he earned the nickname Whiz Kid for his ability to analyze the game and spot talent like few others. That kind of recognition doesn't come easily. He was proving his deep understanding of football at every turn. It wasn't long before other teams noticed his potential. With his growing reputation, Spytek rapidly climbed the NFL ranks. What started as a young man trying to find his place in the league soon turned into a name respected across front offices, and that same mindset is what brought him to the Raiders. After his time with the Lions, Spytek continued his rise in the NFL. He worked with the Philadelphia Eagles, Cleveland Browns, and Denver Broncos, taking on strategic roles that helped him deepen his understanding of how to build a winning franchise. Each team was a new learning experience, shaping him into a more complete executive. During his time with the Broncos, he played a key role in shaping the roster, helping to build a competitive team. His long-term vision and ability to make tough but smart decisions were being refined. All of this experience led to his most notable role yet, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The pinnacle of Spytek's career so far came with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he worked as director of player personnel. In that role, he helped build the roster that won Super Bowl LV, led by none other than Tom Brady. That championship wasn't a fluke. Spytek was a key player behind the scenes, helping select the right pieces for a winning team. His talent for identifying high-potential players became even more evident. He was instrumental in bringing in names that changed the Bucs' destiny. Now he's bringing that same winning mentality to the Raiders. Could we see our franchise lifting the Lombardi Trophy under his leadership? With such an impressive track record, it was no surprise that the Raiders chose John Spytek as their new GM. He not only understands the game, but also knows how to build teams that can compete at the highest level. His hiring signals that the franchise is committed to bringing a winning culture back to Las Vegas. Now, Pete Carroll and Spytek form a partnership that could be game-changing. Carroll, with his experience on the field, and Spytek, with his ability to assemble strong rosters, could be exactly what we needed to turn things around. The rebuild has begun, and Raider Nation is eager to see what's next. One of the biggest responsibilities of a GM is nailing the NFL draft, and this is where we'll truly see Spytek's impact. He has already proven he knows how to find talent, but now he needs to do it wearing silver and black. With smart draft picks, we can reinforce key areas and become a stronger, more competitive team. The question is, which positions will he prioritize? Will he go after a future quarterback, an elite wide receiver, or focus on strengthening the defense? These decisions will be crucial in shaping the Raiders' future for years to come. Aside from the draft, another critical moment for any GM is free agency, and we know the Raiders need key additions to compete at a high level. Spytek has already shown he can attract top talent, so we can expect strategic moves to strengthen the roster. If he can bring in impact players for the defense and add depth to the offense, the Raiders could take a significant leap forward next season. The big question is, who are the top targets for the new GM? John Spytek has always emphasized the importance of culture within a franchise. For him, talent alone isn't enough. You need commitment, work ethic, and a winning mentality. This is one of the most exciting aspects for fans because a team with that mindset can dominate for years. He believes great teams are built from the inside out. If he can instill this culture in the Raiders, we could witness a transformation happening right before our eyes. The first step, ensuring that every player who wears this jersey embodies the Raider spirit. Now, more than ever, the support of the fans will be crucial. Raider Nation is one of the most passionate fan bases in the NFL, and our new GM and head coach will need all the backing they can get to implement their vision and bring this team back to the top. We need the energy in Allegiant Stadium to be electric, making opponents fear playing in our house. And we as fans must continue to show that the silver and black isn't just a team, it's a nation. So now I want to know, what do you think about this hiring? If you believe this new era for the Raiders looks promising, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We bring you the latest news and in-depth analysis about our team. And of course, drop a comment below. What are your expectations for John Spytek? Do you think the Raiders will finally make it back to the playoffs? I want to hear from you. Until next time, Raider Nation, go Raiders. Raider Nation, hold on tight. A future Hall of Fame quarterback could be heading to Las Vegas, and this might be the biggest move of the offseason. Could Aaron Rodgers really be suiting up in silver and black? We're diving deep into this massive rumor, so stay tuned. This is not just another wild rumor, it's a potential game-changing move that could redefine the future of the Raiders. But what are the chances of this actually happening? And more importantly, is Rodgers the missing piece to bring us back to dominance? Let's break it all down. Hey there, Raider Nation. Michelle here, bringing you the hottest Las Vegas Raiders news and updates. If you're a true Raiders fan, you're in the right place. We've got a lot to talk about, including this insane trade rumor surrounding Aaron Rodgers and the impact it could have on our team. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single update. And if you love talking Raiders football, smash that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Now let's get into it. Raider Nation, we're so close. The goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers, and with your help, I know we can make it happen. If you love this kind of Raiders content, hit that subscribe button and join us on this amazing journey. Every single subscription counts, and together we can show the strength of Raider Nation. Share this with your friends and let's spread the silver and black spirit. Let's do this and just win, baby. Let's be honest, last season was rough. A 4-13 record, finishing dead last in the AFC West, definitely not what we expected. Injuries, inconsistent quarterback play, and coaching instability made it a season to forget. But with the offseason here, it's time to focus on the rebuild. The Raiders have already made a huge move by hiring Pete Carroll as head coach. With a Super Bowl ring and years of experience, Carroll brings leadership and a winning mentality to a team that desperately needs direction. Could he be the man to turn things around? Antonio Pierce gave his all, but at the end of the day, the Raiders front office decided to move in a different direction. Enter Pete Carroll, a proven winner with experience at the highest level. The decision shocked some fans, but one thing is clear, Carroll isn't coming to Vegas to lose. With a strong defensive background and a history of building powerhouse teams, Carroll could be exactly what the Raiders need. The question is, will he be given the time and resources to reshape this roster? And more importantly, will he have the right quarterback under center? Speaking of quarterbacks, let's talk about the Raiders situation. Last season was a revolving door at the position, with Minshew, O'Connell, and Ritter all seeing playing time. Injuries, inconsistency, and a lack of true leadership under center cost the Raiders big time. Minshew's broken clavicle and O'Connell's bone bruise exposed just how unstable the position was. So naturally, the Raiders are exploring every option to bring in a quarterback who can elevate this team to playoff contention, and that brings us to Aaron Rodgers. According to reports, the Raiders are considering making a move for Aaron Rodgers. Yes, you heard that right, the 4-time MVP and Super Bowl winning quarterback could be on his way to Las Vegas, but how realistic is this? Rodgers is still under contract with the Jets, but after a disappointing 5-12 season in New York, speculation is heating up that he could be on the move. If the Raiders pull this off, it would be one of the biggest trades in franchise history. Even at 40 years old, Rodgers is still one of the best in the game. Last season, he threw for 3,197 yards, 28 touchdowns, and completed 63% of his passes. That's the kind of production the Raiders have been missing. While the Jets struggled overall, Rodgers showed he still has plenty left in the tank. Could he be the missing piece to bring the Raiders back to relevancy? And more importantly, would he even want to come to Vegas? Let's not forget, we're talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, 4-time MVP, Super Bowl champion, 10-time Pro Bowler. Rodgers has done it all. His resume speaks for itself. Adding a quarterback of Rodgers' caliber would immediately make the Raiders a legitimate contender, but does he still have the drive to chase another championship? And would he see Las Vegas as the right place to do it? The good news? The Raiders have around $90–60 million in cap space, giving them the financial flexibility to make a move. But trading for Rodgers wouldn't come cheap. His contract carries a hefty price tag. Would the Raiders be willing to invest that much in a veteran quarterback? Or should they look for a younger, long-term option instead? That's the million-dollar question facing the front office. Here's an interesting twist. Tom Brady, now a minority owner of the Raiders, could have a say in the decision. Imagine that, the GOAT helping decide if Aaron Rodgers should join the silver and black. Brady's influence on the franchise is growing, and his opinion could carry weight in the team's quarterback decision. Could he be the key to making this blockbuster move happen? While Rodgers is a major target, the Raiders have other options. Russell Wilson is rumored to be available, and the NFL draft offers some intriguing young quarterbacks. With the number 6 overall pick, the Raiders could look to build for the future rather than go all in on a veteran. Which direction should they take? Let me know in the comments. Amidst all the QB talk, let's not forget the Raiders are keeping Patrick Graham as defensive coordinator. Stability on defense is just as important as fixing the offense. Graham's unit showed flashes of promise last season, but consistency was an issue. With new leadership at the top, expect a more aggressive defensive approach in 2025. Fans are divided on the Rodgers rumors. Some see him as a savior, while others worry about his age and contract. Raider Nation, where do you stand? Would you rather take a shot with Rodgers, or should the Raiders go younger at QB? Sound off in the comments. This is a massive decision that could define the Raiders' future. What do you think? Let's get the debate going in the comments. Thanks for watching, Raider Nation. Smash that like button, subscribe for more updates, and share this video with your fellow fans. Let's keep the conversation going. See you in the next one.